Hey, Tribe, I'm Billy Chase. I'm with Minority Leader Craig Fitzhugh, who is running for governor. Sir, how's it going these days?
Really good. We've got some wind behind our sail, and we are really picking up momentum, and we're encouraged. So we're going 24/7.
Fantastic. Now, I believe we have the election coming up, the primary coming up in about 3 weeks or so.
That's
what do you
right.
think your chances are against your Democratic opponent?
Well, I think by the time we, my name recognition is not what my Democratic opponent is at the moment, but we're working on that. And we've come up just tremendously, especially in Middle Tennessee, where he had an edge as he was the mayor for the capital city for 2 terms. So, it's coming up really good. We're getting some really good responses. We've gotten some great endorsements, and we've got a bunch of volunteers that are coming out of the woodwork for us. So we're really encouraged. I think we've not peaked, but we're heading toward that peak at hopefully the right time.
If you're a Democratic voter, sir, especially if you're watching us in the LGBT community, why should someone pick you over Carl D?
Well, I just from the LGBT community particular perspective, I have had I believe in the cause. I believe I have staff members who are gay. I have and I don't. I don't make a particular show of that for that particular reason. I just treat people like they are. I've had a bit of a change of my opinion, and it's come. So if you don't mind, let me just talk about that a minute.
Please.
I'm a lawyer, and I've long thought that from my upbringings in church and things, it just was a marriage was just normally between a man and a woman. That's it. And as a lawyer, I felt like it was unfair that we were giving benefits, state benefits and federal benefits to people who had married. So I came to the conclusion that maybe a civil arrangement between the LGBT community would take care of that.
Okay.
And that's sort of, I made a legal conclusion out of that. But over the years, I've determined that it's none of my business. It's whoever you love, you should be able to marry them and have the same rights 100%. And that's what the Supreme Court has said. And it's made me very comfortable with a change of positions over the years. I think my position and some others have changed. Even our former president, the president, I still call him. And I think it was much the same way. So I have no differentiation, no difference between. It's not the same thing that I thought before. Marriage is a marriage, and it's perfectly fine with me, and I'm totally 100% supportive.
Now, the last I checked, and this is a private question, you may decline if you wish. You're an officer of your local church, if I remember correctly?
I am, yes.
Have you discussed this with your church?
Yes, I have. As a matter of fact, I had a very tough situation with my church. I've been in that church. That church is probably the first thing I remember in my lifetime, that actual church. And we had a Boy Scout troop in that church, the oldest Boy Scout charter in all of West Tennessee. And I'm a former Scoutmaster, Eagle Scout. My son's an Eagle Scout, and it has been an integral part of our church. And our church took the position that because of gay scouts and gay leaders that they weren't, and I have a really hard time with that. Okay. I still have that, and it's a burr in my saddle, as you say. But I'm not one to just quit and walk away because I don't like what happened. It's my, I want to work through that and hopefully one day convince people that that was the wrong thing to do, and those that have a different feeling, not from mine, but from what I think the right thing to do is work on changing their opinion as well.
How do you feel about people who hold the opinion that gay and lesbian people should not be treated as heterosexual people in politics?
I don't see any reasoning behind that. Zero. None. I don't follow that, and I have not for many years, and that gets stronger every day. Some of these things that are happening now are abhorrent to me.
Sir, if your primary candidate takes the election and is running in the fall, will you be supportive of it?
Yes, I'm a Democrat, and I look at the other candidates, and although I think if you're a public education person, you have no choice but to vote for me. If you're a believer in Medicaid expansion, you really have no choice. But I've been working on it in the legislature for 5 years, and if you are for jobs, especially government jobs that are made privatized or outsourced, you have to vote for me. So yeah. But on the other hand, my Democratic opponent is the closest to me that there is, and I will certainly support. We'll get back. We'll have a unifying situation. I hope it works both ways, and I'm sure it will. And we'll go toward victory, because I'm telling you that there's something out there going on, and it's a positive thing for people, and that means it's for Democrats. Democrats in our big tent, no matter who they are, no matter where they are, no matter what size they are, what color they are, what health they are, what economic status they are, who they love, or anything else about them. So I'm very encouraged about things this late summer and fall.
What's the best way for people to get in touch to support your campaign, sir?
Well, CraigFitzhugh.com is our website is not complicated, but there's a place where you can support me financially, and you can find out a little about my platform in there and what I believe in. There's a video in there that's pretty good that they can watch. So that's the first place to go, and there are contact numbers and such in there. We're all over social media. I'd encourage you to have a look. If you like what you see, share it.
Fantastic, sir. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
I'm Julie Chase. This is Out About Nashville.